Hey everybody, it is I, Super Paul Games. Welcome back to Lads in Distress. Last time? When we have laxatives, when we pooped everywhere. Last time, Princess Charming convinced Zell to go out of the tower and have kind of a picnic date, which went well. We just came inside from it. I inched closer to Zell, who was busy reading on the bed. Last time, she's like, you touched me, and I think she's gonna touch him. Hey, Zell.
Yeah, what is it?
That picnic was fun, wasn't it? Didn't you like eating things? I got something you can eat. I think this is supposed to be the narrator talking. I don't think Zell's gonna be like,
Zell smiles blissfully at the memory, then scratches his chin. It was amazing, Charming. Has it already been weeks since we went?
I nod. Oh, I guess it's been a while. It feels like barely a day has passed, doesn't it? They're living together! You're living in sin!
Yeah, surprisingly so. I'm grateful you took me out there. It was so beautiful.
Zell reaches out his hand into the air.
I can't believe I forgot all about the beauty of nature until you took me outside.
I can help you, remember? And I can help you discover new places, new things, places down south, if you know what I mean.
Oh, thank you, Charming. You've already done enough for me.
Is that his polite way of backing out? I need the man boner! Zell, don't you want to know what else is out there? What adventures you're missing out of being cooped up in this tower? What beautiful lands you'll never see? He hesitates, but quickly brushes away any temptations with a shake of his head.
Well, I wish I had a crystal ball. If only I could view everything from within the comfort of this tower, I would.
Wait till television is invented, my friend, or the interwebs. Well, I know the spell that would let him. Giving him an extra excuse to stay here is exactly what I shouldn't do. That would be amazing, huh? What a dream. I don't have a magical item as awesome as that, but I can tell you stories about the outside world. Oh, great. You walked into woman stories, bro. She's going to be telling you stories all day long about shoe shopping. If you want me to, that is. I hope he does. The first step to helping him leave this place is to get him interested in the outside world, after all. Stop trying to change him. Though he probably should get out of here. Zell's lips quiver as he tries to fight temptation.
Well, I don't know. Is it too much trouble for you?
No, not at all. If you haven't realized it yet, I'm quite fond of talking. I point to his book with a shrug. Plus, you might be getting sick of those books. Don't you want to hear about places you haven't already read about 1,000 times? Like maybe my vagina? Zell claps his hands together.
Well, I'm definitely interested. Please do.
I try my best not to reveal how triumphant I feel by cackling. I only half succeed. Tell him about landscapes or adventures or about the Withering Kingdom. I think it's time we tell him about the... I don't know, maybe I should go with the upbeat thing, because we've gone with that all this time. But I think it's time for us to make our move of telling the Withering Kingdom and what's happened since he's been gone. Well, I hear the Forest Kingdom is lush and magnificent. Zell laughs timidly.
Yes, of course it is. I barely remember the landscape there, but I do remember in what little of it I got to see.
Right, as a little kid, I would always hear stories from my fairy guardian or some shit about how precious and how green and sparkling the landscape was and stuff.
Oh, of course. I remember our forests. In particular, were always popular with foreign nobles. Famous, too. Famous forests, I call them. My nationality has always been a source of pride to me.
Oh?
No offense, Charming, but no nation is more dreamlike than mine.
Well, I don't dare disagree, although... Oh man, she's about to disagree, snap son! Zell raises an eyebrow.
Although what?
A nation can't stay beautiful when its people are in turmoil. Dude, she's got you hook, line, and sinker, you fell for it! Forest Kingdom is an anarchy, Zell, and the Forest Kingdom is no longer a kingdom. It's a large plot of land with unruly people gathering in it. It's like some common gutter place like Walmart. You can't really be proud of your nationality when there's no nation at all, can you? Instead of answering my question, Zell shakes his head as if to empty his mind. I bite my lip at the strange expression on Zell's face. Should I continue telling him about the current situation of his homeland? It would probably devastate him. I suppose I can't stop now. I've already brought this up, and he has a right to know. And if we're ever going to get him off his butt, this is the way to do it. You know, appeal to his sense of civic pride. Zell, this is hard for me to say, but it's not really that hard. Many of the forests that the kingdom once touted so well are, well, they're gone now. They've long been burned down, usually for petty reasons, riots, rebellions, gang wars, stuff like that. The kingdom had neither the control or the finances to protect them. The blood drains from his face, and his expression is one of abject dread. Judge Dredd?
No, it can't be the trees. I called them Mr. Barkykins.
Why would I lie to you?
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this.
Wait, what do you mean hoped? Don't tell me you knew the government would collapse, yet you still made no effort to return to the kingdom? He was like 8 years old when he got kidnapped, girl! For the love of God, when I was 8 years old, I was running around playing in sandboxes and mud and shit. I wasn't running crap.
No, it's nothing. I only had a hunch. Only a hunch. The least plausible out of many. I'd really hoped a magical unicorn had taken over, and I called him Unicornicus.
Oh, what? You had some other hunches? I still haven't told you much. Maybe more of your hunches were right. Worse ones.
Zell gapes at me with a shudder. It's impossible that I alone could have made such a difference. Perhaps the government would have fallen even if I was there. I'm safe here. God dang it, Zell!
Zell?
I thought you were going to tell me fantastical stories, charming ones, fun ones, unrealistic ones, happy ones.
Zell, life is not always happy. You need to get out of your tower right now and take your birthright as someone who's better than everyone else because of how you were born and crap.
Why are you dampening the mood like this?
Sometimes you need a little reality in your life, Zell. I don't like it either. Zell, you don't understand? Your country needs you. Don't you want to protect it? Your family there? The beautiful forest you so greatly appreciate? It won't be long until the forest kingdom you know is completely gone, leveled to the ground, brother, man.
Charming, please. Please, can we talk about something else?
Zell's eyes dart around in panic and distraught, causing me to feel a pang of guilt. No, girl, this is what you came here for. Maybe I should drop it. I don't want to push him too far. I hesitate before giving in. All right, Zell. Do not give in. Do not give in. Finish. Let him know what's up. Then if he doesn't want to go back and be Prince, fine. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Anything else, really.
Well, let me tell you a story about my best friend, who just happens to be a half-fairy, and he told me years ago that on the peak of a mountain that cannot be seen with a human's naked eye lives a very eccentric family of trolls. And I was like, with a naked eye? How would I put clothes on my eyes? Uh-oh, the demon baby's back. Hey, everybody, demon baby's back. How you doing? Her eyes freak me out when they do that. I try to focus as I write a letter back home, but to no avail. Who's going to carry the letter back home? The dragon? I doubt the post office comes up here. Hey, Zell, what's for dinner? I'm, like, starving. Uh-oh, Zell, you might think this is a perfect little tower, but if your woman is unhappy here, sooner or later this is going to become hell on earth, because she's going to get passive-aggressive and mad at your ass that you are holding her back. Zell laughs before hopping to the pots, but then he freezes. What's wrong?
Well, you remember how we had a feast this morning? And this noon?
Yeah, of course, that was fantastic. Your cooking is always so perfect that nothing I say can express my appreciation. I fart a lot afterwards. My farting's appreciation and gas. I rub my belly at the memories. How about you rub your memories? What?
No, wait, I'm charming. We're out of food.
What?
Well, we ate everything the dragon brought us for the week. It was supposed to last us 2 days, but I guess we overdid it.
Well, there is 2 of you. I go slack-jawed at the words. That's impossible. Did the dragon bring less food than usual?
No, I think he might have brought more. We managed to run out of it, run out either way, though. I'm so sorry.
I know what you guys can both do. You can both eat me. Ha ha. Sorry.
I should have managed our rashes better.
My stomach grumbles again, and Zell's face contorts into one of apologetic sorrow.
I wish I could give you something to eat. But we don't have anything anymore. Neither a single berry, nor a small stalk of celery. Our best bet is to hope the dragon returns soon with more. But it's unlikely. He will even if we pester him. That's assuming he visits tonight, which is even less plausible.
We can just leave, dude. We can fly out of here and get food. Oh, that's not a problem. I can make food myself.
Wait, what do you mean? It's not that I can't think of anything to cook. We don't have any ingredients left.
No. You're misunderstanding me. I don't need ingredients. I can conjure food from thin air using my magic. Princess Charming! Princess Charming, this was the perfect opportunity. You'd be like, we have no food. We have to leave the tower to get food, and you get him away from here. You blew it, girl. Zell gawks at me.
What?
It's a pity. I do love your cooking, though. It's definitely my turn to share the burden, though, so I will. I snap and point towards the bed with both fingers. The actions are more for bravado than necessity, but no matter. Elegant dishes poof into existence, each of them piled up with foods from all over the world. From beside me, Zell practically salivates.
Whoa, this is amazing. Charming, you're amazing. I'm gonna eat the hell out of the food, not you.
Aw, man. I beam with pride. I've always wanted to show this trick off to someone. I'm envious. I wish I could do that in real life and just be like, boom, food. Thank you. I must admit, though, this food is not half as amazing as yours. I hope you won't be disappointed. Is it like food, the style of food from all the way around the world, or is it food from all around the world? It would suck if there's some like really poor family who had made dinner and they're just sitting down to eat and their food disappeared because it appears here.
Oh, don't mess with me like that. You must have pitied my attempts at cooking. It doesn't even come close.
Oh, great. They're having a fight about whose food is better. Sal, that's not true. I'm nothing without my magic. I couldn't cook a bowl of soup with my bare hands if my life depended on it, much less anything that tasted half as good as your worst efforts. Zell pouts momentarily, but his smile returns at the sight of the food on the bed.
I doubt it, but seriously, this is wonderful. Super quick, too. What a lifesaver. Do you mind if I start eating?
What do you mean lifesaver? You guys had feasts for breakfast and lunch. You're saying if you went like 5 more hours without food, you would die?
All this delicious food just for me.
Zell mumbles, a hungry look in his eyes. When I clear my throat in amusement, he chuckles sheepishly.
I mean for us, of course. I'm sorry, I just forgot myself there for a moment. I've been having the same dishes every day for 9 years. Do you mind if I start eating right now?
Laughing at his eagerness, I give him a gentle shove towards the food. Go on, dig in. I didn't make it for us to stare at until it rotted away. We laugh before pouncing on the food before us.
Oh heavens, this tastes as good as it smells. Am I in food heaven? Food Jesus, here I come. I was afraid we would starve ourselves tonight. Why didn't you tell me this before? We could have feasted like this daily.
Dude, you're gonna get so fat when you leave here. Magic can be tiring to use, you know? And your cooking tastes much better than anything I can conjure. My food is inferior to yours, wink. It was made with magic, which doesn't have any feelings to speak of. I like to think your dedication and heart you put into your cooking are what elevate your food to the phenomenal, heavenly. Zell blushes from the compliment, looking away even as he keeps shoveling food into his fatty mouth.
Thank you, charming gnomes. But you are merely flattering me. Even royal cuisines, can't possibly compare to this. This is the best thing I ever had.
I love it if he's eating a corn dog. Ooh, I might make some of those later, actually.
Especially considering how fast everything just popped up.
Now you are the one flattering me, but thank you. I'm glad I could make you smile with this.
I'm only saying the truth. Your compliments about your cooking mean so much more now that I know it's coming from someone with experience in eating such quality foods.
So before you're like, what a bitch saying my food is good. Oh, now I know it's good. Hey, does that mean you didn't trust my words before?
Maybe, maybe not. Who knows what I mean, scandalous.
I gasped in feigned horror. How rude. No more food for you until you apologize. And then you licked what?
I'm sorry, don't leave me. Please let me keep eating the food, Charming. Your food is too delicious for me to give up merely for my pride.
At this point, I think, Princess Charming, all you need to do is grab like a drumstick that you got and just hold it out the window and make him follow you. You can make him go anywhere.
Of course I trusted your judgment, Charming. I trust it even more now, and I didn't even think it would be possible.
I stick my tongue out at him, despite knowing full well how immature I'm being, causing both of us to laugh. It looks like she wants to eat him. She's like, delicious. I'm gonna eat him. He's a tall, delicious man.
You know, wait, you do know you will be taking over the duty of cooking from now on, right?
I give loud snorts of disbelieving laughter. Ow, that hurt. You're pulling my leg, right? What kind of gentleman would make a lady cook for him? I'm a princess.
What kind of lady would let a gentleman cook for her all this time without informing him the trick she had hiding up her sleeves?
I giggle in delight. Zell is always so shy and soft-spoken. It's amazing to see him relax and banter with me like this. Can you just leave the damn tower already? I would pick him up and throw him out the window. You look so adorable cooking for me. That's the key. Cook for your mate. It gets you laid. I wish I had an apron with me to put on you. Whoa, dude. She's just like doming you right now. Uh-oh. Wait, I can make one with magic probably. No, dude. Soon she's gonna have you in a dress. I give an evil grin at Zell's horrified and embarrassed expression. He coughs loudly, the tip of his ears turning red.
But I...
Reminded of the similar exchange we had the first time we met, I'm about to come to his rescue and change the topic again when a strange sort of determination touches his expression. He clears his throat and smiles shyly at me with a hint of teasing.
How thoughtful of you, Charming.
Is he trying to overcome his shyness for me? Just when I thought Zell could not be any more adorable, I beam back at him, heart fluttering in happiness. Of course, Thoughtful's my middle name. Princess Thoughtful, want to get laid, Charming. Zell gives a laugh as he relaxes.
Can you really create an apron with magic out of thin air?
Probably, I don't know. I can't say I've ever tried to, because why would I need for a magical apron? But the technique can't be too difficult for making food with magic.
I've been meaning to ask you, how do you know how to make food with magic anyway? You're so skilled at it too. Must have taken so much practice, but why? You must have had professional world-famous chefs at your beck and call, no matter the time of day.
It was part of the lessons, I assume. It's true, I've never really needed to use this skill, but at least until now, but Nicole wanted me to learn anyway. Eyeing his interested expression, I gave him a playful wink, eliciting a shy smile in return. It's like, baby, you want to cook something up? Put a bun in my oven. Can you keep a secret? Zell nods enthusiastically. It's actually against the rules for him to teach me this magic, but I managed to persuade him. She knows how to manipulate boys. Uh-oh. Magic that involves creating actual items and not merely illusion is heavily restricted due to concerns that abuse of such magic would destroy the country's economy and create an inherent unfairness. Wait, couldn't you make food for everybody then? There'd be no starvation? Zell looks at me in amusement.
How did you persuade him? Did you threaten him with fire too?
I laugh. Wow, do I look like I go around doing that to everyone? Don't answer that! Ha! Zell doesn't answer, but I can see the teasing glint in his eye. Well, if you must know, I did not. Nicole actually gave in extremely easily. Honestly, he probably just wanted to show off. It was the first thing he taught me after he became my tutor. He did make me promise never to use my magic unless it's a life-threatening emergency and necessary for my survival. I giggle and wink. That means you lied, woman! I think this situation counts as one, don't it? Besides, as I mentioned, it's extremely draining to use this kind of magic. Willing something into existence. I'm not saying I tried to create a boyfriend once. It didn't work. He was a frogman and he died quickly. It was sad, but I made out with him still. Willing something into existence isn't exactly easy, though, after all. I've actually never tried to do this before today. I'm glad it turned out so well. Concern enters Zell's eyes.
Oh, maybe you shouldn't have. Are you feeling alright? You need a rest?
Trying to brush aside the rush of happiness that Zell's concern sparked in me, I smiled reassuringly. I'm fine, don't worry, Zell. I'm really glad you enjoyed the food so much, though. Zell suddenly blushes, a bashful smile spreading across his face.
This is the best thing anyone's ever done for me.
Apparently, people haven't done much of anything for you, Zell.
Thank you, Charming.
You're very welcome, Zell. We smile at each other in silence for a moment before continuing to devour the buffet before us. Nom nom nom. Aw, what a sweet day. Aw. When she does that eyes, though, I mean, I don't know if they're supposed to probably be closed, but it looks like there's no pupil, like she's some sort of possessed demon child.
I will eat your soul. That was the cost of the food magic. Baby's demon needed it.
Well, that is the end of this episode. Maybe next episode we can actually save this guy instead of just making food. The nice thing is they're getting to be closer friends, though. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I hope you had a good time. I did. And, yeah. See you next time.